Hey all, I'm Propagandist and welcome back to the Propagandist channel for another reaction video. So, this time we're doing something completely different to anything that we've reacted to before. This is a pilot for an animation called Cliffside, and the thing about this one is, this was recommended to me on my reaction to episode 7 of Murder Drones. Basically it's by Liam Vickers Animation. And if anyone doesn't know, which I actually wasn't aware of until someone pointed it out to me, Liam Vickers was actually, or is actually I should say, an animator who is involved with Murder Drones. So this was something that he produced. And basically this video isn't recent, it's about 6 years old I think. So I'm assuming that this was perhaps the pilot for an animation series that never got picked up. I don't really know anything about it other than it has a very interesting art style and it looks like maybe it has a sort of western kind of vibe to it. So, you know, I'm interested in seeing what it's all about. So yeah, first sort of viewer suggested bit of content here on the Propagandist channel. So I am, you know, always open of course to suggestions from you viewers if there's anything you want me to ever sort of consider reacting to. Whether that's something related to one of the franchises that I have done content on, whether that's like Ruby, Murder Drones, Lackadaisy, whatever it may be, or if it indeed is something else, something completely different, you know, feel free to suggest it to me. Can't guarantee I'll necessarily react to everything that gets suggested, but I can try my best to see if I can react to some of it. I do need to actually do more reactions to one-off bits of content, I feel, because the thing is I have a playlist on the Propagandist channel, which is General Red, that's my gaming channel name, which is Propagandist reacting to sort of just factual content, and of course I have that How Deep is the Ocean video in there, but I haven't actually done any more of that, for example, any more videos that could go in that playlist. So yeah, I'll have to take a look into that at some point. And yeah, if you want to, obviously, like I say, just recommend any things, even if it's just things like one-off videos, anything you want me to react to, any like animations or, you know, old pilots for, you know, series that never perhaps made it to full production, anything like that. You know, you can always suggest it to me and I'll have a look, and if it looks like something I might be interested in, you never know, I may do a reaction to it. Alright, we're just going to dive straight on in, I think, ladies and gentlemen, because there's not much else for me to say by way of an intro. Let's actually get to it. Alright, here we are. Do you like my shirt, by the way? Sorry, just a bit of a digression. Very jazzy and summery, isn't it? It's very warm here in the UK at the moment. It's that kind of very sort of sticky, humid sort of heat that's a bit uncomfortable, but at some point, probably in the near future, it's probably going to have sort of like what do you call it, like a thunderstorm or something at some point. You know, warm and cold air and all that. It's going to hit each other and then it's going to clear the air out a bit. All right, enough rambling from me. 3, 2, 1, go. I've no idea what to expect.
This is Cliffside, a lawless town ruled by only the most ruthless Johnny Law Evadinist, no good horse spookinist, dastardly of the dastardly, aka my voiceover.
What?
Right.
Did somebody say something? Something about a voiceover?
Not me. It was me. I'm 2-Bit Jerry, a gunslinger and an outlaw.
2-Bit Jerry, okay.
Back to the cliffs with you.
Waylon, my dad needs you.
Oh, Joe, watch out!
Scary.
I said be gone! That's Honest Joe, my partner in crime. She's never told a lie.
What are you facing here, a Wendigo?
Uh-oh, forgot they could
Nifty
do
little
that.
trick to have. She does not give a shit.
I'm, out of bullets.
Same.
What's important is we fight to the— Wait, what? Nice!
She already killed
I'm a
them.
better shot than I
Except for that one.
Oh, Joe, help! I was being cheeky. I know you shot them. I'm sorry. I learned my lesson. Secretly, I haven't learned a thing. Oh my God, the other one's coming. Now I'm learning my lesson twice as fast. No!
Okay, we're off to a good start.
Sheriff Pinecone, hand over the money and no one gets hurt. Not this time, Two-Bit. Somebody sold you out. Oh, my old partner.
What you doing?
Huh? Ow.
Remember how this town is surrounded by monsters?
Yeah, what do you mean? I shot like 50 in the intro sequence.
50.
Didn't even cry.
Nothing suspicious about mentioning that, specifically.
Ah, whatever. Just be glad I helped you at all. I'm Two-Bit Jerry, a no-good dastardly gunslinger. I once shot a man just for looking at me wrong. Then I shot him again for dying. Pew, pew.
Feels like it has that same humour as Murder
Just
Drones. Yeah,
Pretend
sort
to
of.
stand watch.
Fine.
So what happened with the train here? Sure, go into the creepy dark forest. I'm sure nothing bad will happen there. Very smooth animation, isn't it? Spiderweb?
Whoop.
Yeah. Is this the character in the thumbnail who's about to appear? Because there's a character in the thumbnail who looks very spider-like. Well, there's one big web.
Hello?
Yeah, it's the character in the thumbnail. Oh boy. Hello.
Fine, you can stay over there.
For my eyes.
Okay, that was weird.
No, it wasn't. It was horrifying. I'm going to eat you now. Ow.
Cut it out. I'm Two-Bit Jerry, the most dastardly outlaw there is. I once shot a sheriff just because I was grumpy from shooting sheriffs all day.
Really?
Yes. I'm so dastardly, I once shot my own posse just because my gun was getting heavy with all the extra bullets. Plus, I once distracted a stupid spider long enough to escape her dome web. Whoop.
Yeah. Real sort of similar humour, I think.
Ouch. But more importantly,
That was nifty.
wow, how the heck did you...
Oh boy, what are we dealing with
What do we
now?
have here? Looks like Cordy finally caught something other than flies.
Hey, Annis. Hi, death itself.
Nice. So, how about you hand over the little cowboy?
Wait, what? But you just said...
Oh, please, Cordy. How about you be useful and stand watch for more prey or something? And speaking of being useless, come near my nest to scavenge for food again, and I'll rip your tiny head off.
Ah, put a lid on it. She was gonna eat me just fine till you guys showed up. Did it ever occur to you maybe I can do more than just stand watch?
Wait, you mean me?
Who?
Meanwhile, she's just there, not giving a shit about anything.
I regret so many things!
I
Come on,
think I
Two-Bit
like
Jerry.
you two much better as puddles.
You stood up for me.
No, I think I was transferring personal issues!
You just acquired a new member for your posse there, Jerry.
That was...
That was awesome! You were so awesome!
I was going to say questionable physics, but yeah. I mean, of course that was. Wait,
It's a bit
Really?
of fourth
They were all
wall
like,
pushing.
meh, meh, and you were all like, take a lid and put it on that. You stood up to them. I want to be just like you.
oh. I don't know, the life of an outlaw ain't easy. That, was pretty cool what you just did there yourself.
I'll do it. Anything.
They did so much effort, clearly, with her face. It's great.
Well, since you've seen how great I am, I suppose I have no choice. Well,
She's a lot better than he is, basically. Okay.
Whoa, montages are dangerous. Cordy, I didn't think we'd actually rob...
Hands up, we got you surrounded.
What? But I'm not...
You'll never take us alive!
But we're open to possibilities. Cordy, this got way out of hand.
It's okay. I got this. I won't let you down. I promise.
All right, death it is.
He's friends with the law now.
Waylon.
God.
What in tarnation is going on?
Oh God, she's gone southern.
Hey, lay off my partner. I once shot a man just for...
Back off.
Oh my God, yes, of course. So sorry.
Waylon, explain.
It's not my fault. This spider lady tried to eat me.
I like your hat.
I was teaching her to be a gunslinger, but like, oh, Joe, you should have seen it. We killed this giant pterodactyl and death itself.
Well, not death itself. You can't kill death.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, that makes sense.
That's kind of his
obviously.
whole thing.
Anyway, so I just... Wait,
Awkward. Okay, we're gonna fight death now.
Okay, my horrendous buzzing of flies is a little rusty, but I think he wants 2-bit Jerry's hat? Scarf?
Don't mind me, just crossing the street.
Don't mind me just crossing the street. Would he have been a recurring joke character in the series then? Ugh. Ow. Jeez.
What just happened?
So, you gonna learn your lesson, or...
Can I at least learn it in a standoff?
Make it fast.
Why is
Already
Jerry's
have
spider waifu
What?
slightly adorable?
Standoff time! Hey, Death! Why don't you pick on someone from your own metaphysical plane of existence?
I thought he had nunchucks for a second then.
Prepare yourself, Death. I'm gonna do something I should have done to you the first time we met. Giving you validation. See, Mr. Death itself, I learned something today.
Boy, I wonder how it's going over there.
Seems like he's actually got a handle on it.
Therefore, the moral of this episode is if you validate someone enough, you can manipulate them into doing whatever you say. Good job, Death. Who's a good little Death? You are. You were in that sheriff's star, didn't you? Please don't kill me. Oh, no, wait.
I think we all knew how that was going to turn out.
Technically, you being our sheriff and protecting the town would mean less dead people and less work for you if you think about it. Huh.
He didn't learn a thing.
You're darn right I saved the town. Woo!
Wish I got more credit for things I broke and then barely fixed. Now, who wants to stand watch?
Are you kidding me? I'm way too cool for that now. Ow. I do.
Me too! I once looked at something and only lost focus for 3 hours.
Spider-Girl isn't coming.
Hey Joe, by the way, if the sheriff position was open, what happened to the sheriff before death?
I don't know. Shot. Bandits, probably. Culprit was never caught.
Fascinating.
Was that you 2-bit Jerry? Did you actually... Possibly. Then again, he's such a dork, you have no idea. So is that then? That was Cliffside? Yeah, it looks like there's only probably credits left, isn't there? Unless there's a scene at the very end? I don't know. There's only about 22 more seconds of this, so... Let's just see. Is there anything at the very end? Well, it's very loud. Obviously, I have to edit that in the, editing process. so I can actually hear myself. No, it looks like that's all. Okay, University of Southern California. Well, there you go. That was Cliffside, ladies and gentlemen. Let's just take a jump cut here and have some thoughts in a second. Yeah, like I said, that had such kind of Murder Drones humour energy to it. It's a shame that never got picked up, I'm guessing, for a full production, but yeah, it probably would have been quite funny. I think something like that probably would have lended itself, I would imagine, to sort of like a more short form kind of series where, you know, maybe like little short episodes with, you know, each one having some humorous escapade or something for 2-Bit Jerry and his little gang. Yeah, it was enjoyable, that, for what it was. Very smooth animation. I know I commented on that during the video itself. Very distinct visual art style. I love the sort of very macabre vibe of it, to put it that way. But yeah, I never would have thought that Spider-Girl would actually be so adorable, because just looking at her on the thumbnail of the video itself, she looks pretty terrifying, but yeah, nice characters, very sort of lovable. You always have sort of the, you know, the main character himself being a bit of a sort of a dork and a bit of a loser. Actually, you know what he kind of gives me vibes of? 2-Bit Jerry. He does give me a little bit vibes of N in Murder Drones. That same sort of, you know, spunky and obviously sometimes kind of likes to talk, but actually is a little bit pathetic. But yeah, that's kind of interesting to see sort of similarities there. And obviously Spider-Girl does give me sort of vibes of some of the other Murder Drones as well, like V, for example. That slightly psychotic aspect of their character. So yeah, that was interesting, and I imagine maybe sort of Liam Vickers, did he sort of take some of the ideas that he formulated here and pull them across into Murder Drones when he became part of Glitch or whatever? Who knows? Maybe someone can answer that in the comments down below. And you never know, if Liam Vickers himself out there ever actually replies. It may happen, you never know. But yeah, it was good. I'm glad that got recommended to me. Nice little short episode, quick sort of reaction that we can do here on the channel. So I hope you enjoyed watching me react to that, ladies and gentlemen. I know sometimes it feels like I don't really talk at points all that often during the sort of the watching itself, to put it that way, but that's usually because I'm sort of reluctant to end up talking over them in case I end up sort of not exactly talking over them and missing something as a result and all that. But yeah, it just means that I usually come away with a few thoughts at the end that I can actually talk about. But yeah, like I said earlier on in the episode, if you want to leave suggestions, whether for things, you know, like one-off things that I could react to, or even potentially franchises or series, whether that's kind of like web animations, anime, whatever it might be, you know, feel free to do so, because I'm very much interested. Because the thing is, here's the thing, there's probably an absolute ton of stuff out there on YouTube that I've never even heard of before, which is actually very popular, and people are probably all like, oh, have you not seen this before? So, you know, let me know, and we can do a reaction to it and all that. But in the meantime, of course, you know, I obviously have all my things of my own that I want to do at some point, you know, Ruby related to all the franchises as well. Not that I'm going to sort of go over all of those again, because I've talked about those plenty of times before. Alright, I think in that case, we'll probably wrap up here then, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed that video. If you're not aware, my main channel is John Red Strategist. Propagandist is my second channel. Over on Strategist, I do a lot of gaming content, admittedly very unoriginal gaming content and Let's Plays, that kind of thing, but you never know, there might be something over there that you enjoy. So there's a link to that down in the video description. And other than that, I will see you hopefully again sometime soon for some more content, ladies and gents, whether that's reaction content, whether that's something else, who knows. Goodbye everybody.